Hey everybody, welcome to the Ronline Report. This is an awesome guest. This is a guy I've always wanted to have on this show. And finally he's here all the way from Amsterdam, your new Arnold Classic Australia champion, Roelly Winklaar. Good morning, Roelly. Hey.
Good morning.
So I want to bring everyone up to speed because you have tons and tons of fans, but not all of them know your early stories. So can you tell me what it was like growing? Did you grow up in Curaçao or the Netherlands? Where did you grow up?
I born in Curaçao.
Yeah.
I raised up in Netherlands. Um, but after years, I go back to Curaçao,
Yeah.
and this is the place that I stay now. I'm now in Netherlands just for the children and to hang out a little bit with my children, spend a little bit of time with my children before I go hit back Curaçao.
Okay. So your children live in Netherlands, in Amsterdam?
Yes, they live in Amsterdam.
Okay. So what was it like growing up for you? What were you into sports as a kid? You were a gymnast, right?
What?
What were you into for sports at first? Was it gymnastics?
No, I do a lot of sports, and all the sports I have good remembering. All the sports what I do, I was playing high. Was doing gymnastics first. Um, I have to go to the the Dutch champions, but my mother go from to go other places to live, and she don't have the money to spend because you have to train every day, like 5 times in a week, and she don't have the money for tra- to translate me to 2 hours every day. It's
Right.
hard for her. She's like a mother with 4 children, raised up all by her alone, and
Wow.
she don't have the time and the money to. And this way, I go to another sport. I do like athletic,
Yeah.
running. I was fast, but for me, it was very boring to do that sport.
Mm.
And I play soccer my whole life, and the soccer I was good,
Yeah.
but not good for the pro level.
Right.
And when I finally come in the pro level, I have injury on my ankles,
Mm.
and they don't take me. And I was very set up and was at home and do nothing.
Mm.
And one friend of me, I don't can forget his name. I always um, hit his name, Frankie.
Yeah.
Was a soccer friend. We play soccer life from young to old, and he tell me, come to the gym. I
Mm.
train with the best bodybuilder of Netherlands, and he's the bigger one. Just train 1 week with me, and I said, hell no, man. It's like I don't want to pain and that stuff. And I was already, I was skinny, but I was dry.
Yeah.
And he was training like 2 years already, and he said, you have to use this, you have to use this. I said, no, no, no. And he said, only 1 week. I said, okay, 1 week. I
Mm.
go train 1 week, but there was travel all the whole Netherlands to the best trainer, the best um, supplement store, the best. That was travel everywhere, and I go with the guys.
Yeah.
After 2 weeks, I was bigger than him.
And your friend had been training for 2 years?
And he training for 2 years, and I was training
Wow.
2 weeks. And the owner from the gym, he tell me, Ruli, if you compete, I will give you everything what you need in this sport.
Wow.
You don't have to pay gym, you
Yeah.
don't have to pay supplements and anything.
Wow.
I say hell no. I
Really?
I said, hell no, I don't go with on the stage with that thing in your ass. No,
Yeah.
uh, he say, think about that and let me know.
Hmm.
And I trained like 3 months,
Yeah.
something like that. And I was standing with big guys. I was, ooh, I'm not good. I'm not good. I feel skinny. I will, but I win the show, and
Wow.
I win the show, and that gives me more motivation to still in the gym because it was for free.
Yeah.
From day one, I was training free
Yep.
because I was training with all the bigger guy from Netherlands. The name is Robin, and with Frankie, the lot of famous guys in that
Yep.
time in Netherlands. I was walking with them, and Robin was telling me he was the big one. He tell me one day, Roelly, you'll be the one,
Hmm.
and it come true. It's like how you know that, you
Yeah.
know, you know. It's like yeah, but that was my story about how
Okay.
I start and why I start and
It's interesting, really, because Ronnie Coleman started bodybuilding because Brian Dobson gave him a. He said, "I'll give you a free membership to Metroflex Gym, only if you compete." And that's why Ronnie started competing, was so he could have a free gym membership. So kind of similar story.
yeah,
Interesting.
because it was not yeah. I not go to the gym, and after that, I would just want to look good, just to look good. But I grow too fast, and that
Yeah.
was um,
And you're winning shows. I think you won. You started winning like on the national level, international level, in different organizations right away, right?
much level I win. And what the funny is, um, I'm never hear about diet.
Hmm.
I was try by myself, and like all those small shows what I do
Yeah.
for like same like in Netherlands, but take like NPC shows, it's like in Netherlands.
Yep.
Um, I just trained 3 weeks. I died three weeks and win.
What were you Did you know how to diet? Did somebody say this is
And
what you have to
somebody,
eat?
I have somebody, but he was giving me bread. I
Right.
eat and yeah, bread in my life. It's like okay, I eat, and I remember the Europa champion in Germany. My brother go and he say, "Oh, somebody no go anymore." They
Hmm.
ask me if you can go. I said it's 1 week before the show.
Hmm.
How I can go like this? He say, "Let's go, let's go. You can do it." I diet 1 week, the 1 week, and I win the show, and
And you
my brother
won.
second.
Wow.
And I remember Dennis Wolf in 2005. It was last week in Australia.
Yep.
Um, I remember Dennis. You remember I asked you for picture? He said, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember you and your brother.
Wow.
2005. I was nothing. I was flat chest. I died for that show for the first time, like 2 months,
Yep.
and I this is the only show that I be nothing, 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 nothing. That was in Shanghai, 2005, when
Wow.
Dennis win his pro card,
So you were at that show, the World Championships?
the world champion, and
Wow.
for the Dutch people, I was the man. I was in the lineup like,
Yeah.
I was feeling like, I was feeling really like shit.
Wow.
And all the big guys, and I'd be nothing. Even the top 10, I was nothing, nothing. And my brother is always try like rip it and everything. He was in the top six. I like it. I was happy for him
Wow.
because he was in the top six in the world champion Shanghai.
Hmm.
But I was nothing, nothing. Like
What
I
what weight
remember,
what how many
I
kilos?
remember
What weight class were you at that show? Were you heavyweight? Super?
I was 95 kilos.
Okay. So not like a light heavyweight.
Yeah, light heavyweight. Yeah, I was 95 kilo. Yeah,
So, did you and Quincy compete a lot together as amateurs?
yeah. He compete more than me. I
Wow.
just I just in 2005 I just um that world championship was for me my third show
Wow.
because I go from I start with a show like beginners,
Yeah.
and the second show was like second show was the Europa champion. The
Yeah.
third was world champion, and the fourth one was Dutch champion.
Wow.
And my five show I be pro was Arnold
Wow.
Classic
Wow. So,
2009.
so how did you start working with Sybil Peters, Grandma?
Yeah, that was after that was no, that was in 2000 after my Dutch championship. I want to take it bigger, you know. I just take bigger steps, you know. I don't want to be smaller than and stay in the same show, you know.
Yeah.
And in 2008, Arnold Classic, the guys from the Dutch team go to the Arnold Classic, and I say I wanted to do that too.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's high level, it's world championship, you know. And but I say this time I don't want to do it like how I do it always. I just do it and go like 2 weeks, 3, 4 weeks, 2 weeks diet, and I want to take it good, you know.
Right.
And I need somebody to help me, and everybody show me grandma, and that was one of the best trainer in that time or best name on that time in Netherlands, and you know. But I was already live in Curacao,
Yeah.
and but we all the guys from Netherlands have to be qualified for the go Arnold Classic. I have to go be Netherlands for the qualification. But I say I don't go diet and do a show for only to go that show because I was feeling already better than everybody in Netherlands. I
Yeah.
don't go to the Dutch champion again, you know.
Right.
Um, the the Dutch Federation paid for me to go qualified for the Arnold Classic, the Dutch um, Federation
Yeah.
for the Arnold Classic, and I do that, and I was in the top. I was the four guy that qualified for Arnold Classic 2009,
Yeah.
and I come like 3 months before the show. I come in Netherlands, and I start to train with Grandma, and uh, I win the show, and I was happy because I, I was not really. I can have my pro card since 2007 already. When
Oh.
I win Dutch champion,
Yeah.
mm, Juliet Bergman and Monde,
Yeah.
they say we can fix the pro card for you. We can give you it.
Yeah.
I say no.
Hmm.
I I'm not ready, and I don't want to go stay there with the big guys if I be nothing.
Hmm.
That was my opinion. I don't really be. I want to stay there and feel like shit, you know.
Yeah.
And when Arnold gave me the pro card, I was okay. I own it, you know.
Yeah. Hmm. So,
And
you trained 3 months with Sybil for the Arnold Classic when you won the Arnold Amateur and turned pro. What was it? How was her training different? The way she trained you different from what you had been doing by yourself before that?
yeah. Before that, I have never trainer or I'm not a trainer like her. You know, it's like I have somebody that trained me in beginning, but it was like only for the shows and not always the trainer. You know,
Right.
have to be. You know, so she was a trainer like, oh, we train every day. Oh, you have to eat that. We have to do that. She was coaching me. She was the was the first time for me,
Yeah.
and Um, this way she was 3 years my trainer and my coach. You know.
Yeah. I mean, you made a lot of really great progress. I mean, I didn't see you for the first time till the Arnold Amateur that year, and then 1 year later you came back to the Arnold Classic. You know, that was brave because to make your Arnold Classic your first pro show, that's a big, big show. And I think
And yeah,
didn't Kai Green win that year? The year
yeah,
that you did it?
yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I remember that was my first pro show was Arnold Classic 2010. Um, because I win the show, I was really qualified for Arnold 2010,
Yep.
and I beat seven. I remember Kai Green win the show. I was very set up because I never be played seven, even though I'm amateur. I be, it's
Yeah.
like, oh damn, I'm pro now, but
Yeah.
I'm seven. Um, how it could be in the future, It's just like, damn, I'm so bad. What I have to work on. And I was sitting really because only top six go in the final, and I was sitting like shit seven. Oh
Mm.
damn! And Kai Green and Jay Cutler come to me and both say, "Roelly, my first pro show was even though bigger show than this was small show, and I be last." And Kai Green say, "I be one for the last." Just Roelly, you have to be happy. Be seven your first big show. Seven, I was really, really say that, and I feel like if Kai Green comes talk about by himself because he was see me very sad. I don't know him. I don't talk with nobody. He talk with me, and I was really Kai Green talk with me, and he, it was I was feeling really better, but
Yeah.
inside me, I was very set up because I was feeling I have to work harder, I have to be bigger, I have to do something. What is wrong,
Yeah.
And yeah, I was feeling better because um, Jay and
Jay and Kai, for those two, I mean, they're legends. And even back then, obviously, 8 years ago, they were big, big names for them. I mean, they saw something in you. They could tell. You know, everybody in the audience at that show could see you had amazing potential. And it was only 2 months later, you won the New York Pro, right?
no. After that, Arnold Classic, I still tell everybody that I tell them last week too. I say, Tony, you're the first man, first promoter that do everything for me to come on your show because you believe in me. Because I have, in that time, I have a sponsor. Um, I had a sponsor, he want I go work on the expo in Paris,
Yep.
and I say no. You have to help me to go to Australia because I want that qualify for Mr. Olympia.
Mm.
Qualify for Mr. Olympia is the top three in that time.
Okay.
And he say, no, I don't pay. You have
Hmm.
to work on the expo. I say, okay, sorry, bro. Um, Tony tell me he will pay the ticket
Wow.
because I believe in you. And ticket to Australia is no joke.
I know.
But the second question, I'm with grandma. How she go?
Yeah.
He paid that too. I said,
Wow.
really? He said, really? He said, only because think you want, I think you're good. You're
Yeah.
too good to be, not to qualify. And then I see Kai and Dexter go too. I say, hell no. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. I go there. I was like, Grandma, we have to be. I was like, train like very hard. Grandma said, you don't have to train hard. You can't do nothing anymore. You have to stay how you are, how you be. You have to be there. I said, no. We have to train like 3 times a day. She said, no. I said, okay. And I'd be there third. Kai Green, Dexter, and me.
Wow.
I was like, and Tony say, you happy now? I say, yes, I'm happy. I'm
Oh
happy.
man.
But I go home and I was like, mm, I don't feel, still I don't feel certified for that I qualified, you know.
Yeah.
It's it is stupid because if I go with third place to Mr. Olympia,
Yeah.
maybe the one before the last one, something like that.
Yeah.
Nah. I said I said, Grandma, can we pick a show again? She said, you won? I said, yes, I won. She said, okay, we take one of the best one. We go New York. And in that time, Andro team in Germany, all the people in Germany was like hell because Andro team was filming every time.
Yeah.
And you know, I was feel different in New York. I come in New York for the first time, and the city was like I like the city.
Hmm.
Like I was reborn. Like
Huh.
and um Steve Steve Blackman contact me and he say, Roelly, you come. I want picture with you, or you can come on the cover. I say, really?
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. And one day before the show, and it was hot in that time in New York.
Yeah.
And one day before the show, we make a photo shoot. And me, I hate photo shoot.
Really?
I, I hate photo shoot and I hate interviews because my English is very bad. And you know, I care about what. Oh, if I say something wrong, people laugh me out. You know.
Yeah.
But in New York, the peoples are nice. I was walking like naked in the city, and people talking with me, girls was talking with me, men that was walking, was laughing. I have fun in my diet. I have never fun in my diet because diet is horrible.
Yeah.
And I was laughing, and every time I pose, I'd be harder. And I was working with Pada, the photograph Pada.
Oh, Pear Bernal?
Pada.
Yeah.
And for the first day, Pada don't want to stop. He said, good Roelly, I want that Roelly, good Roelly. He
Yeah.
don't want to stop. I
Yeah.
was like, is that go like that? You know, no, but because I pose a lot, I'd be better and better and better.
Yeah.
Show, you know, I
Yeah.
win the show 2000, New York 2010, and
Yep. Yeah, you
oh,
look. I was
it
there.
was
You looked. That was a great look. You were in amazing shape for that show. Yeah.
yeah, and that was 5 years, 5 years after Dennis Wolf beat me and be the champion 2005.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I beat Dennis Wolf.
Yeah.
No, it was like, wow. And I remember Steve take me out. Oh, that was I remember Steve last 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. He said, Steve, this was my best steak ever. Steak was, remember, 1 kilo. Oh, the steak was wonderful, man. It's like, I still taste it after 8 years.
Wow. I always want to ask you, I know you had a bad car accident. Was that while you were bodybuilding? And you almost, you got
No,
really, really hurt.
you know, the car accident was after Shanghai.
Okay.
You remember I told you I was 95?
Yep.
93 on the show like this. I make the car accident in 20 December 2005.
Wow.
I lose like I don't train like 1 year and a half of like
Wow.
2 years. I don't do nothing. Um, I lose like I was like skinny back. I was like 70 kilos.
Wow.
I was 70 kilos and somebody I go to a beach party and somebody tell they put it on Facebook or on I remember like it's a site like only for the Caribbean people, you know.
Yeah.
And this they say Rudy look like an people that use drugs, you know.
Like a crackhead.
Yeah, crackhead, because I was skinny, but I'm ripped. I ripped by myself.
Yeah.
And you know, I tell them, listen, for you, I will start. For you, I will start tomorrow, and that was 2007,
Yeah.
2007, for January. I will start tomorrow for you, and you be ready for the Dutch champion 2007.
Hmm.
And the Dutch champion was in April. Because
Wow.
I have January, February, March, April, 5 months,
Yeah. Not even 4 months.
4 or 5 months, yeah.
Yeah.
I have for prep for the Dutch champion. I say, don't worry about me. You be ready because I gotta beat everybody on that stage day. No,
Hmm.
and I was all the years I used nothing. You even one pill because I don't want to hear nothing about steroids. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
That day, I I don't enjoy my party on the beach because it was like I was feeling already bad
Hmm.
because the car accident, and then I I I was in that time I was ready like 2 months enjoy the party because I I want to forget everything what was in the past, you know.
Yeah.
Because I have accidents very bad and my eyes, I almost lose my eyes, and I
Right.
have surgery and I make it better. I was feeling back good, you know.
Yeah.
I trained three months. I trained and I was 110.
Wow.
I was 110.
So that's 40.
It's 40 kilo
40 kilos is about 90 pounds. You gained about 90 pounds.
in 3 months.
Wow. So, you know.
Okay. And because it was really train, eat, and sleep. My girlfriend was always saying, "Really, is this your life? And really, is it?" I say, "You want me, or you don't want me," you know.
Yeah.
And I say, you know, I have to go for it, you know. And everybody know that sport is very expensive. And
Yeah.
I go to Thailand. I sold my SOV. I sold my SOV to go to Netherlands to compete.
Yeah.
And I come 4.5, 5 weeks before the show. I be in Netherlands.
Yeah.
Now I'm in Netherlands. A guy that gave me a nickname Samurai because in the past I have long hair on my ass.
Did you?
Yeah, and I got shiny eyes,
Yeah.
and this way the name Samurai.
Samurai.
You know, because I have long hair, but I put it
And a
like this.
butt. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And he say, you know, other guys go the other guys that go to the show, they go post, you know,
Yeah.
as a training. But I asked, can I train with you guys? He say no because this guy is like the, you know, this group pay for training, special training. I say I want to pay you full too for special. No, it's too much. I said, but the guy after training they go post. I don't even was finished with my training, but I want to let show my body. You know, I just go post, and he say you're not gonna make it. You're too fat, man. You're
Too
too big.
fat.
I say really. I was like, shit, man, I don't, and I don't feel good there because there was only to take me down, you know.
Yeah.
I go to my city where I raised up, and I go to the guys back that was training with, you know,
Yeah.
and I go to him, and I don't know if you remember, he's died now, but he was with the guys from NPC. His name is Monde.
Wonder?
Monde, yeah.
No, I don't know.
But he was the owner from the gym, and he said, "Ruli, listen, and it was only 3 weeks before the show, three,
Hmm.
4 weeks before the show. He say, Roelly, I go to help you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I go, I go, I go to make a deal with you. If you lose, you pay me. If you win, I will you give you bonus on your win.
Hmm.
Because um he always believed in me before I want to do the show. You know,
Yeah.
because when Jake Cutler beat Mr. Olympia, I was there. When my after my car accident, I was there. Like with Jake Cutler, like you know, and he say you will win,
Hmm.
but you have to do cardio. And I never hear about cardio.
That was your first cardio?
First cardio I did.
Wow. What
He's,
year?
he's,
What year was that?
huh?
What year?
2007.
Okay, so you did no cardio up until then. Okay.
No cardio, never did cardio. It's like first time. He say, but you have to do cardio with empty stomach. I say, okay, no problem, but how late? He say, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I say, hell no, hell no.
Yeah.
But I did it and I win that show.
Yeah.
And I was, that was my bigger ever. I was good. I found myself good that day.
Yeah.
I win that show, and after that, I do the Arnold Classic, and I be pro, and after the other pro shows.
Yeah. How did you first end up going to Kuwait? Did Bader personally invite you, or how? You know, everybody wants to go to Oxygen Gym.
Yeah,
How,
everybody wanna Oxford, but no. I stopped with grandma in 2012.
yeah.
2012 was the last Mr. Olympia with grandma,
Yeah.
and I hope everybody hear this because still they ask me, "Where's grandma?
Right.
Where?" You know, 2012 was the last Mr. Olympia with grandma. Nobody go ask me anymore. Where's grandma? I don't know. You know.
Oh.
No, it was last because um everybody want to see me bigger. That was the reason. Everybody wanted me bigger,
Yeah.
and I have to find somebody that can make me better. You know, you have to upgrade. In my opinion, you have to
Yeah.
upgrade. But I was looking for a new people that work with it, but I can't find it. And I was working in 2013 by myself. I
Hmm.
do everything by myself. You know what I learned I was doing by myself and better. You know, I win the Chicago Pro by myself.
Wow.
Everything what I was doing was talking about is talk with my brother and talk with my trainings mate Herman, Marshall Herman.
Oh yeah, I know Marshall.
Yeah, and we was training with together. I say, what you think? You know, I do Chicago Pro. I win the show. Then after I go do Mr. Olympia, I was with my sister, and my sister is like, "Oh, you're good," and I'm.
But you still want fries.
What'd you say?
Really?
I was eating McDonald's
Yeah.
and went to the bathroom. When I came back, my fries were gone.
You want to introduce Roelly? You want to
Yeah,
introduce your sister because I think she plays a big role in your career.
yeah, but
She,
she be my manager. She's a part of money now, and um, I be this was my best places ever on Mr. Olympia 2000 um
13.
13,
Yeah.
seventh place.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I had to beat somebody, but you know, I was already happy with the seventh place, Mr. Olympia, and I do everything by myself.
Wow.
And after that, the guys from Kuwait contact me, and it was like, oh, we want you to come oxygen so we can
Waar je
see
emoten openen.
Oh no, no, oh no, sorry. I have I have a motorcycle accident
Right, I remember that.
because I was prepping for on the classic
2014.
2014. I was
Yeah.
prepping for that, and I was working with Nathan Herman. It's like a UK guy,
Yeah.
and um we yeah, I was prepped with him, and I made the bike accident,
Yeah.
and it was a fucked up year for me. It was 2 weeks before
I
the
know.
show,
I know.
and I had to still qualify for Mr. Olympia,
Hmm.
and the guys from Kuwait contact me, and they say from oh, we want you to be best ever on Mr. Olympia 2014, and I was, but I worked with Nathan from UK. Just let me finish the um, the Chicago Pro,
Yeah.
and I went that show too, and after they called me again, we want to make you better, and I like new challenge.
Yeah.
And they say they can make me bigger and be best shape ever. I was like, you know, I'm ready for it. I go
Yeah.
for it. And but even don't talk with me. I was talking with Abdullah,
Yep.
and his English is bad, and my English is worse. I don't even know what he's talking about, but he said, come, you'll be good. Voila, you good. I say, yeah, yeah. And I was talking with the guy, Dutch, guy, Khalid, that speak Dutch.
Yep.
And he say, oh, they want you, they want everything, they want to do that for you, you want to do. But it is, when I be there, it is not only the training, it is like the treatment the people treat you over there.
Hmm.
Treat you like, I feel like a king over there.
Wow.
It's, you know, to do everything for you. It's like treatment is very, you know, and everybody in the gym is, every gym, every world, every place you come,
Yeah.
the have to be some guy like is jealous or
Right.
But there, everybody is one. It's everybody's brother. Everybody's family. Everybody is with you. I have other skin color, but they're like brother for me. It's like and um, for the first time I be there, I feel like I'm ready home, and it's not only home. The gym. If you come in the gym, it's like Walt Disney for bodybuilders.
Yeah.
It's you don't even want to go home because you want to still training. You finish your training, you will still want training. You want to stay there, just have fun. It's just yeah.
Hmm.
And I was big in 2004. I was big
Yeah.
ever. I was like the guys can make you real big, but they don't want to see big. They want to see something else. And all the years we try to be better and better and what to want.
Well, I mean, so you got so big. I mean, I didn't think you could get any bigger, but you did. You got bigger and bigger. And then a couple of years ago, everyone's talking about now Roelly's got a big gut. And we thought you ruined your physique. Your physique was ruined because now you got a big gut. But you brought your stomach down, your midsection. This past weekend in Australia, your waist is small, like it was many years ago. How did you get your waistline back down so small? That's what everybody wants to know.
Everybody wants to know.
Yeah.
Everybody know. I really work hard for that. I talk a lot with my coach Hamad Askar.
Yeah, Ahmad.
Um, you know, what he want is what he want. We get it. I work hard for that because I have to lose a lot of weight for be there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, how much weight? A lot of people are asking, what did you how much weight did you lose between Ohio and Australia? Because you looked so much better in Australia. So much, your condition was, to me, twice as good in Australia.
Well, 2 days before, I like in Ohio. I remember I was 120 kilo,
Yeah.
and I was 120 kilo. Remember some? Well, wait 1 second.
Yep.
Okay, I was 120 kilo, but I never like to wait before the show because my mind go down,
Yeah.
and it worked too much with me. And I was before 2 days before the show, I was 115.
One.
Because I think by myself I
Yep.
was 112, 111 on stage. 'Cause I lose a lot of weight to be there.
So you went from 120 to about 111 or 112 in 2 weeks?
I
You
think
think?
I don't
It
know
looked like
because
it. It definitely looked like it to me.
I did look like it, but it's what I think. I don't wait because my mind don't be good then at that moment. I just feel not good, not big, not good, not enough. But I don't even wait. I just forgot to wait and just go there because how lighter you be, how more control you have on your abs and belly, and how much control you can get.
Now, did Chris Cormier work with you on your posing a lot for this show?
Yeah. Chris Comet was for three. Chris Comet is always like 3, 4 weeks before the shows. He's in Kuwait, and Mr. Olympia, I work already with him with posing, and it was like small things like put your arms like this, do that,
Yeah.
and every morning after cardio, he wake up to do just couple rounds with me, so I can control my abs. And yes, he learned me a couple small things, how I can pose. I appreciate him again. Thank you for time for me.
So how did it feel to go from fourth place in Ohio and Bonac and Dexter beat you? 2 weeks later, you beat both of them. It had to feel good.
It feel good, but tell you the truth, still feel disappointed from Ohio
Hmm, really?
because I was feeling very good in Ohio,
Yeah.
and if I see the movies back, I don't deserve fourth place.
Hmm. Where do you think you should have been in Ohio?
Really?
Yeah, really. Why not?
Second.
Second, man. I mean, it's once you get, I think the winner, second, third, fourth, they can kind of sometimes go back and forth. You can argue for Roelly, you can argue for Dexter, Cedric. You guys are all great. You're all the best in the world.
But yeah, I'm always smiling, always laughing.
Yeah.
Just it is done. You can't do nothing anymore. You have the fourth place, take it.
Yeah.
Um,
So I'm gonna
but
let you. I know you got to get to training soon, so I'm gonna just a
yeah,
couple more questions. The readers had some questions. The people on MD. I've always wondered who you have that tattoo. It says Nigel. Nigel.
yeah.
Who was or who is Nigel? What's that in memory
Nigel,
of?
Nigel is my son.
Okay. All right, that's easy enough. Let's see. What was it like to win Australia? Do you feel? Yeah, let's just. The last thing I want to talk about is, now we're talking. I don't think anybody was really saying Roelly Winklaar can win the Olympia. Too many people, but now a lot of people are saying that they think you're the guy that's really going to push Heath, maybe even more than Rami. Uh, you must be thinking about the Olympia already, even though it's 6 months away. What do you need to do? What do you need to do to move up that high at the Olympia?
What I have to do is, I think by myself, um, work on the points that I can make better, like my lower back, my legs a little bit more up. I was talking with Badr Budai because he's the man behind me everything,
Yeah.
and he's the godfather from the world from bodybuilding in my eyes.
Yeah.
Um, he was telling me, really, what you have to do now is take rest. I said, no, Daddy. I call him Daddy
Yeah.
because he gives me the name Bubanda. The Bubanda is the son from the king, you know.
The
And
Prince.
yeah, but um, he tell me what you have to do is take rest now, have fun with your children. We're talking about later. And I was no, I have to go gym. We have to do that. We have to do that because we go Mr. Olympia and we have to be the But he say take rest and we go work on the points what we have to do, and what I have to do now is how I come on Australia, but a little bit more drier.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, you have all the size in the world. I don't think anyone's even I don't think Rami might be heavier than you, but I think you look as big or bigger than him in certain poses. He's,
Nobody can win Rami's heavy.
no, but I mean, you have a rounder look to your muscles. You know what I mean? Your muscles look different. They like a cartoon character. Like they're almost falling off your arm. They're so damn big. You know. I mean, I think you could easily challenge him if you get that detail. If you get that dryness and that detail, you're going to be way up there. I could see you possibly beating Rami and pushing Phil Heath. You know.
We go for it. I'm ready for. I'm ready now. Ready for to be there. It's my mind has to be just go on there and I be there.
Cool. Well, I guess take some time to relax because I know you're going to train very, very hard for the Olympia, and that's your next show, right? You're not doing anything until the Olympia.
Yeah, totally get it.
Okay, cool. Well, we're all looking forward to it. I was always a fan of yours, but now I'm really excited to see what you can do at the Olympia because your physique is getting better and better. Your waistline is smaller. The shape is just coming out more and more every year. You were always huge, but now you're really refining everything, and that's what we needed to see, and that's what's gonna push Phil Heath, and I'd like to see somebody push this guy other than Rami.
He is the king, man. You
He
can talk what
is.
you want, but he's the king. He's still the king.
Yeah, 7-time Mr. Olympia. You can't argue about that. Cool. But maybe you can get one too. Why not? All right.
we,
Cool.
we, we we say that in Kuwait, inshallah.
Inshallah, God willing.
Inshallah. With God, with God's will,
Yeah.
we can make it through.
Yeah. I've talked to Ahmad Askar many times, and he uses that. He says that a lot. Inshallah. Inshallah. So, okay.
And that is my best coach ever.
Yeah.
He's like a guy. He care about more for his athletes than his wife, his mother, his everything. He's like the best coach ever. I have to tell everybody. It's like, you know,
And he coaches all you athletes, and he's a firefighter too.
oh, he coach everybody. This guy, he don't worry. He don't worry about himself. He worry about the other athletes. It's not only the pro guys,
Yeah.
but only the guys that's down too. It's all amateurs. This he care about everybody.
He told me he was working with 100 people. He had 100 clients he was helping. That's crazy.
It's crazy, and every guy that he worked with
Yeah.
is in the top six.
Wow. So Ahmad Askar, we salute you, sir. You're awesome. Cool, man. Well, Roelly, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I appreciate it very much. I want to thank your sister, Etienne, for arranging the interview for us. We appreciate it. Congratulations on your win. You looked amazing, and we're all watching you and rooting for you. We want you to do well. You have a lot of fans out there that are supporting the Dutch Beast. So thank you so much, Roelly.
Thank you, bro.
All right. Well, have a good workout. I know you got to get off to the gym. So for the
Okay,
Ronline
bro.
Report, Roelly Winklaar, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. And thanks, Etienne.